Welcome to step 2. Now, if you did your homework from step 1, you should have a list of about a half a dozen keywords that we can use to help you dominate your local market on the internet. Remember, those keywords are short phrases or the kinds of words that people might use when they're searching for your product or service on the internet. We're going to put those phrases to work today using the Google AdWords keyword tool. Now, to get to that tool, you can simply click the link in your email or go to adwords.google.com. Now, when you do that, when you click the link or you go to that website, you might not actually see the tool right away. You might see something like this. This is actually the sign-in area for people with a Google account. Now, if you don't have a Google account, I recommend that you get one by clicking this button. It's absolutely free, and having this account will allow you to log into a number of free tools that Google has to offer. They're very helpful and very useful. For example, with the keyword tool we're about to use, if you have no account, you will only get results of about 100 keywords. If you do have an account, Google will show you up to 800 different keyword variations. So as you can see, it's a very effective thing to have. You're welcome to go ahead and read this page, look at the video. The video is really more about buying ads on Google, which is something we're not going to talk about today. So I'm going to go ahead and log into my account, and we'll see you inside the keyword tool. All right, here we are in the Google AdWords keyword tool. And if you don't know how to find this, if you see a bunch of tabs up here, not sure how to find the tool, it's the one under Reporting and Tools. When you click on that, just go down to where it says Keyword Tool, and it'll bring you to this page. What you're going to do here is type in one or more of the phrases that you came up with in the first step. Let's say landscaping is one of the most descriptive terms for what you do. Put in landscaping and click search. You can see now Google is going into its records, into its history, and it's finding all of the related search terms that people used related to landscaping, and it's sorting them for you. Isn't that nice? Look at that. And as you can see, there are hundreds of them. In fact, in this case, Google has returned 800 different variations of the search term landscaping. Now what you want to do to make some sense of this is go back up to the top and click on local monthly searches. This will give you the results for whatever location you set up here, in this case the United States. Global is worldwide. So click on local monthly searches and Google will sort this list for you, first lowest to highest, and then click it again, you'll get highest to lowest. So on average, per month, the search term landscape comes back locally in the United States with 1,830,000 search results. That's how many times people have searched for this word on average per month. But what you have to remember is that this can include things that are not directly related to landscape firms or what you do. This could be articles or news stories or videos, anything related to landscaping, any search term that included the word landscape in it. So what we want to do is narrow this to make it a little more accurate. If you come down here to where it says match types, you want to click exact and unclick broad. This is going to give you results based on people typing the exact words in the exact word order when they search for landscaping. Now you can see number 1 has changed. It's now landscaping ideas, and you can also see the numbers have dropped way down. We're getting far more accurate now. So on average, in a 1-month period in the United States, landscaping ideas gets about 40,500 searches per month, quite a few. Now this is not only helpful to look at numbers, but also you can get some great ideas that you might not have thought of in terms of what people are actually looking for when it comes to landscaping. Landscape forms, design ideas. Now look at the difference here between landscape design ideas, 3,600 per month, and landscaping ideas, 40,500. Even the difference of one little word, or sometimes even an S, on a search term can make a huge difference in how much traffic you may be able to get from it. Now, the question is, which of these are actually going to be useful for you in your local market? Remember, at this point, we're not using local search terms. Do not put in your city or your town or even your state in any of these yet. We want the broad local monthly search results. The question is going to be, there are 40,500 people searching for this term, but you also have a lot of other landscapers going after this term. So there's a lot of competition on page 1 of Google, which is where you want to be. So in a future lesson, we're going to talk about how do you decide which of these terms is really the best one for you to use. But for now, what we want you to do is simply go up here to where it says download. And if you want to save all of these terms, you would click all 800. If you only want to save some of them, just check them. And I'll give you an example here where it says download, click selected, and then you have a choice. You can save them to a CSV file for Excel. You can save them for a text file, although the formatting may be a little wonky at first. You might have to go in and edit it a little bit. But you can go ahead and save these, or if there's only a few, you can go ahead and just simply write them down. But for now, I'd recommend saving as many as you can. What the heck, we're brainstorming. We're looking at numbers and trying to figure out what's going to work best for you. And regardless of what business you're in, let's say you have a hair salon. Again, don't put in the city. We're going to see what kind of terms and how much traffic there is for hair salon, generally speaking, in the United States. Some of them are specific to brands. Hair salon games, isn't that interesting? So this is a great source of ideas as well as specific search terms. I encourage you to play with this. You can put in several terms up here, download and save them, and we're going to put them to work in step 3. We'll see you then. Meantime, have fun playing with your keywords. Bye-bye.